Some say this is the best breakfast burrito-based LinkedIn live show on the planet. Others say it's okay. Burritonians around the world, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, it's time to come together. It's Thursday. It's 7:45 a.m. This is the Big Live Breakfast Burrito!
Hi.
Good morning. This feels lovely.
Doesn't it? I'm just spreading a little bit of love.
Spreading a little bit of love with the love heart confetti. Look at that. Just love heart. Love is all around.
Yeah, just like I would do that, but the dog will just come in and eat all of it and then end up in the vets. But how are you this morning? What's with the cap and the scarf? Lovely,
I've got a bit of a chest infection. I've got a throat infection. I'm living on colonia. I've got sprays, pills, ointments. That's what the hat and scarf's all about. It's making me feel nice and warm. In fact, Sarah recorded me in the shower yesterday singing, and this was me recorded in the shower yesterday.
I've heard people say that too much of anything is not good for you.
Too much of anything.
But I don't know about that. So that was me singing in the shower yesterday.
With your sore throat.
With my sore throat.
Yes. Barry White.
Some say it makes me sound even more like Ken Bruce.
Pub master. What did you have? All the things that you love this morning?
I had my Simple Minds live album.
Brilliant.
I had a picture of Sarah and I getting married in Vegas by Elvis, not by Ellis. Ellis is my daughter. I had pictures of me and my kids and pictures of the wonderful and sadly departed Moo Pie, Millie.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. What have you got anything that you love kicking about?
Yeah, I have. I've got a couple of lovely little photos, actually. That's a very, very small little one. That is of my lovely dad, who is upstairs in the Gulf Skies. That was about 20 years ago. And then a lovely little very old family one, my sister's christening and my mum and my lovely nan and dad. And little family things, little things of those that are no longer with us, but you still love them.
Quite right too. Let's say hello to some lovely people. Adam Underwood is here. Straight in, bang, first in, straight in. Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Scott Petrie's here. Good to see Scott. Alan Stewart's here. Jim Wolfe. Graham Coth is here. Graham Alexander. Lovely to have you here. Graham's actually one of the sponsors. Salute. Carol Ann. Williams in the wrong place. Richard Smith. Richard Smith is the sponsor. On it, best of attention. Tim Wiggum's here. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Rory. Andrew Connolly's here. Don't have time to go through all these lovely people, but look at this. My first burrito. We need to do a big job for Graham.
Welcome. We're going to elevate this, Graham. Normally we just put out quite a lot of rubbish, but we're going to try and polish it up a little bit.
It's mostly rubbish. This is the best part. But don't let that put you off. So good morning to everyone, new or old timer. Everyone is welcome. This is the Big Live Breakfast Burrito with me, Eric Doyle, and
me, Vanessa Gartel.
Absolutely, and this is our Where is the Love one. So we have a theme every week, and it's about where is the love.
Yeah, we need a little bit of love. There's a lot of bad stuff going on at the moment, and it's just all lovely to all come together and spread a little bit of love.
Have a nice time. Absolutely. Yeah. So welcome to old friends, old and new alike. There's only one price of admission here. Say good morning. We get lots of people tell us they love the show. They've never said hello. Say hello. Tell us where you are. Tell us what's for breakfast. That is important. Thanks for joining us. As I said, this is the Where is the Love one. So the music's all about love, and we ask the Burritonians every week on a Tuesday to give us music suggestions. They didn't mess about this week.
No, there was a lot of love for those entries.
There was a lot of love, so it can be songs about love, songs with love in the title, songs with. We're just going straight in with this. Come on.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling.
just got to wait till it starts.
I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh.
Whole lot of love kicking it off there, but there's all different types of love. All different types of love. Listen to this. 2 notes that are epic in the world of music.
Mhm.
What a voice. Come on, Mark.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain.
See, Graham knows how to do it. Graham knows how to do it. Graham knows how to do it. Mushroom omelette or fins, totally freezing. That's it. Say good morning. Say good morning. Who else is coming in here? Let me have a wee look. We've got Shelley Anderson Tahiri. Shelley, I think you might be first time with us.
I think Shelley might be as well.
That's a lovely name. Morning all. About to feed the cats. My breakfast needs to come all the way down the list of priorities.
Bless you. Yeah,
But check this out. Michael's not messing about. Greetings from Sicily.
Very nice.
Yeah, and some of his photographs from his holiday are fantastic. Morning to Sarah. Morning to Jay Smith. Morning to Barry Kilo. Paul Burgess, great to have you. And Jim Wolfe. Fantastic. An original Northern Soul classic. Yeah, I can see you dancing, doing your little steps and spins. Fantastic. What else is in store today, Vanessa?
Well, there's quite a lot. We're spreading the love.
We are spreading the love. We're spreading the love.
We've got a lovely lineup. See what I did there? So
Yes,
we've got Poetry Corner with the wonderful Barda baritonian that is Will Shorten. We've got Doyle's Doubles. Eric, you're doing a dodgy impression. It's definitely.
Oh,
we normally have What's the Point, but we're changing it this week. We're changing it to What Do We Love?
What do you love?
What do you love this week? So let us know when we come to that. We've got mug shots, all the brilliant content from our group page. Around to it was Susan, Matter of Fact with lovely Simon. I'm doing a little bit of wine. And we've got singing thems as well, which is where we get you all guessing Eric's cryptic song lyrics. So hopefully all of this will happen. Maybe just some of it will happen. Maybe none of it will happen.
Maybe none of it will happen. What will happen for sure is the fact that we're going to give away a plethora, biggest word I've ever used on the show, a plethora of prizes. We are going to start with our sponsors that have been with us since the start. We're going to give away drinks tokens for the amazing OGV tap room, where you can go in and hand down a token and get 4 drinks of your choice, 4 glasses of water, 4 cups of coffee, 4. I don't know if they'll stretch to their fancy cocktails, but they'll maybe do you a deal. 4 beers for sure. And we're giving away tickets to a gig, 2 tickets to a gig of your choice at the amazing OGV podium. Wow. And we have new sponsors, new main sponsors this week. The amazing Richard Smith and the brilliant team at Perry and Smith have put up a £150 voucher that could be yours.
Wow.
Anyone in this chat?
That's just a lot of love that we're giving back.
A lot of love. And it's a special voucher, and I'll tell you more about it when we come towards prize giving time. It's a £150 voucher coming up to Christmas. That's a lovely thing. But we're not messing around. We're going straight into our first feature of the show. For people who know this feature, I'll put the caption up so that everybody knows it. It's Andy Griffith's favourite.
He loves this. He's messaged to say that this is on his top 3 most loved things ever.
Top 3 most loved things of his life, I think he said.
I think he did say of his life.
This particular tune that goes with this feature. This is Breakfast Cam. So we do a deal with Restream. We're able to turn on people's cameras, a little bit of malware that we've got installed. We can turn on cameras. This is all rubbish. Brackets, this is all rubbish, just making it up. And we can turn on cameras and we can see what the people who love this show are doing whilst they're watching the show. All right? Yeah. So it's got a theme tune.
It has, and it's a lovely one.
It's famous. Listen to the lyrics, folks. Listen to the lyrics. Soak them up. Enjoy them. Right. Breakfast burrito, you're hot and you're yummy. You fill up my tummy. We are going to stop the cameras and we're going to bring on our first breakfast camera and switch on someone's camera. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Oh, it's Ian Compton. I don't know if he knows where.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Ryan.
Sorry, Borada. Sorry to interrupt. What's in that lovely bowl?
It's muesli.
Muesli. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And is that a wee breakfast burrito mug sitting just off? Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. We're really sorry for interrupting you. We hope you have a lovely day. And we promise not to interrupt you again for the rest of the day. Maybe. Brackets, maybe. See you later, Ryan. Bye-bye. Yum, 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 yum.
Come on. 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Who is it? Oh, it's just Tim. Tim Hughes. Morning, Tim.
Morning. How come you are able to see my?
Sorry, we just
having my breakfast.
We've got this thing where we just turn on the camera. Sorry to interrupt your morning beauty routine.
That's amazing. I'm trying to eat my tea and my toast.
Yeah, with your face
It's a private moment.
It's a private moment. It's a private moment, and we're sorry for interrupting it. So, yum 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 yum. Breakfast toast. Now we know why you look so young.
And no wrinkles.
No wrinkles at all. Have a lovely day, Tim.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Made it right to the end of the song.
Poor Tim.
Poor Tim, I know exactly. We interrupted. We saw him with his face pack on. I tell you what, though, he's looking good on it.
He looks very good on it. But if he's doing that every morning, he should.
You know what they say? Tea, toast, and a face pack. That's Tim Hughes.
Yes, that's his new LinkedIn headline, isn't it? Right there.
His new LinkedIn headline: tea, toast, and a face pack. That'll be the next book. That'll be the next book. Should we play just a little sample of some of the kind of tunage we have today? I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to do some perfect editing skills. Right, listen to this. How good am I?
I love you. There's no need to fake it. Staying in the house
this is for Ian Gove. I know you're rocking it out. Beth Alexander.
I work hard, and if I don't let myself go, I just might let myself go,
Now come on. We're here on screen, dancing away. There's people on here with face packs, eating muesli and all that. The least we can ask of you is, when I restart this song for the drop, everyone just have a little jig at their desk, okay?
Yeah,
just a little jig. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. We're not asking too much.
When it comes to house every weekend, I work hard.
Glow sticks at 7:58.
And if I don't let myself go,
Vanessa from Cartel's reaction to certain tunes is amazing. I'll do it.
And there probably will be a few more coming as well.
Absolutely. We've got more tunes coming like that on the Big Live Breakfast Burrito. Remember, prizes coming your way. Anyone can win them unless I decide they're not worthy of winning them, which has become a bit of a thing. We are now moving. Should we give away some of those prizes?
I think we should. It's about that time.
It's about that time. Let me just make sure that I get the right one here. Yeah, I think we're good. So our sponsor this week is OGV Taproom for our drinks and tickets, and Perry and Smith for our main prize. For the first prize of the day, all you have to do is you can preload that capital OGV Taproom. Get that in just now. All we need is the song and the artist. Give you a couple of seconds for them to go capital O, capital G, capital V, Taproom, and we need the song and the artist in that order. And we're going to be quite strict.
What number are we doing?
What number will we do? Will we go for the third correct answer, right?
Yeah, we normally do that.
For 4 drinks at the OGV Taproom. OGV Taproom, song and the artist. It's over to you guys.
shot to the heart, and you're too
Come on.
late, darling, you give love a bad name.
It's easy, right?
Nearly there, Connie.
Yeah. Connolly's in. Connolly's in.
Yep.
Number one. So let me see. Let me see. Beth was incorrect, which makes Graham's the second correct answer. Jay has already won too many prizes. He's been moved over. It's the next one's going to win it. That's me going to get abuse again.
No. There you go.
Joe Morris.
Yep.
OGV Taproom. Bon Jovi. You give love. Well done. Well done, you. Well done, you. We will be hooking you up with some vouchers and sorting you out. Thank you very much to OGV Taproom for sponsoring that bit of the show.
You'll have a lovely time, Joe.
You bowed. You bowed. Get out of my pub. Says. Sorry for all the coughing. It's ridiculous.
All right. You're not very well, sweetheart, and I think it's fabulous that you're tracking on. So don't worry.
You'll never understand how unwell I am.
Well, and being a man, that's like really unwell.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That is a joke before I get any abuse on that. The return of Kim Jong-doyle says Mon the Jovi. Too early. Hold it, Andy. Hold it. Right, we're going to raise the bar a little bit. We've had daft burrito songs. Yeah, abuse. It is abuse. It's pure abuse. We're going to raise the bar a little bit. We've given away our first prize. It's time to bring on our first guest of the day, who's been with us since the start.
Some culture.
With us since the start. A little bit more highbrow. It's the wonderful Bard of Burritonia. It's William Shorten. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Vanessa.
Are you well, sir?
I am very well indeed, thank you. Yeah, no, been a good week, and it was heightened on Tuesday to listen to your chat on social things, which I found was brilliant.
Brilliant.
She was really great.
Absolutely spot on. A wonderful guest, and we've got Alistair Dickinson next week. Sorry not to plug another show, but hey ho, I'm going to take this off because I'm now sweating. So put your sunglasses on. The glare from everyone. So for people who are new to the show, like Graham, who's joined us for the first time, William is our bard, our poetry specialist, and tends to pick a poem which fits the theme every week. Did you pick one on love this week?
I did pick one on love, and poems on love. You know, it's not hard to find great poems on love. So I've gone for a classic. In fact, I also had it as one of the readings at my wedding, so it kind of resonates. Yeah.
Oh, fabulous. No
so
pressure.
It's Sonnet 43 from Sonnets from the Portuguese by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight for the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with a love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breadth, smiles, tears of all my life, and, if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death.
Oh, Will, we love you.
Fantastic. Right on the money, sir. Right on the money.
Thank you very much indeed.
Busy end of the week coming up, or are you okay? Are you
not too busy? And then getting ready for another trip over to France next week.
France.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we're convinced that Will isn't a performance coach, executive coach. He's actually a spy. But we'll just move on from that. Lots of love coming in for that. Will, thank you so much for sharing it with us today. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will catch you later.
That's brilliant. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. I love that.
It was lovely, wasn't it? Wow, amazing, Will. My eyeballs are leaking now, says Barry Kilo. Sarah says that was beautiful. It was absolutely lovely.
It was, very, very lovely.
One thing that happens in this show where we can claim it's a serious, beautiful show.
That's it.
Fantastic choice, William, says Richard Urage. Love it. Thanks. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we love that. That was brilliant. So normally our next feature is What's the Point, where we have a bit of a kind of like rant, but we're changing it. What do you love?
Fresh content, fresh every single week.
Fresh and new. Others have tried to copy this show, but we just pulled the rug from under their feet because we change it. So this is What Do You Love? Like, and there's no judgment here. You can say whatever you like, one word or a small sentence. Type it in the chat. Let us know what you love about your life or life in general, or just being on the planet. Vanessa, what do you love?
Currently, this.
Your hot water bottle. I'm right there with you, sister. I'm right there with you. Sarah has introduced me to the joys of the hot water bottle, and I'm now even so much. I'm like a Pavlovian response. Last night I went and got it. Felt pretty horrible. I went and got it when it was cold and just held it close to me.
Oh no, mine's with boiling, scalding hot water.
I know. Well, I looked into the kitchen and I thought, I don't have the energy to get in there. I don't have the energy. So I'm right there with you. Hot water bottles, fantastic. Loving that.
Accessory.
Richard Urich has gone quite esoteric. He loves love itself.
Yeah.
Love itself.
Yeah.
William is touching on something which we've talked about as a little Christmas present to each other. Sarah's been quite anti-electric blanket her whole life, but I think we're at the point now where the electric, because I hear now the modern fangled ones, the ones that I grew up with were like Victorian style, that were just 1,000 degrees and set fire to the bed. I hear now that you can get different temperatures on both sides.
Can you?
Oh yes, absolutely. I love Liverpool right now, says Ian Gove. I think that's probably getting as many boos as it is cheers. Oh, look at this. Long grain rice bags, put them in the microwave. Who needs a hot water bottle? Fantastic. I love my bike. And my goodness, isn't it wonderful that he has that bike, because we get to see all that lovely content.
Yeah, we do.
Fantastic.
Eric, what are you loving at the moment? Probably Corvonia, aren't you?
Cavonia, it's my best friend, Cavonia. Actually, when I was reading this yesterday, I was reading it out to someone on a Zoom call, and I said Cavonia Chestikov, and they said that sounds like a Bond villain.
Oh, it does.
My name is Cavonia Chestikov. I bet it is, darling. Very good. I'm loving right now, and it's the love is extended across the Doyle family. Our pizza oven, our Gosney rock box. We would be lost without that. It must have made 500 pizzas by now. Wow. And we're getting pretty good at it. Richard Smith loves his Thursday mornings, even though his profits are being impacted by the show. That's okay. That's okay. Paul's just been beautiful. If you see Paul's content, early morning mist on the river.
That is a beautiful, beautiful part of the world, all down Henley. I know exactly where Paul is, because it's where my mum lives, and the scenery is absolutely stunning. Your photos were amazing, Paul. Beautiful.
Fantastic. Adam loves seeing his trainees smash mock interviews yesterday. Very good. Shelley is getting a bit of music in there. Shelley loves the nightlife. Hold on, there she is. Shelley loves the nightlife. I read this as crisp, frosty mornings and butterflies, but it's not. It's butteries.
Oh,
brilliant.
You can still love that. That's fine. Butterflies and butteries.
One of our heroes, Scott Petrie's not messing about. He just loves this show.
Oh, we love you, Scott. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Let's check in with our guests. William, what do you love?
A bit like Andy Griffiths, going for a cycle on these October mornings at the moment.
Fantastic, right? Fantastic. Thank you. Brilliant. Simon Wells, what do you love?
I love taking a sniff out of the bag of coffee grounds before you pour it into the machine.
Oh my goodness. Fantastic. Love that. That is a joy in life when you bust that out. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. So that was what do you love?
I like that.
You like it?
Yeah, I do. It's just quite wholesome, and it's quite special, and it's like that.
Yeah, I liked it. So that was what do you love? I'm going to play some more tunes for you that are love related.
What have you got?
Come on, Riri.
Yellow diamonds in the light, and we're standing side by side. what it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I try to let it go. We found love in a hopeless place.
This next track, when I heard this in the club, it used to send a tingle down my spine. This was like my Peter Kay get me on the dance floor moment.
Okay.
It's my song. When I used to hear these first bars, I would lose my mind. Dum dum da dum dum dum. I love this song.
Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you've got the love I need to see me through.
I would just play that whole thing. I think it's a class. Even the original's a classic.
What, the Frankie Knuckles one?
Frankie Knuckles one.
That is.
Fun fact. Not to steal any of Simon's thunder later on. I was in Miami Airport. Sitting waiting for a flight. Genuinely heard the announcement. Bing bong. This is Air America. Would Mr. Frankie Knuckles please come to the reporting desk for Air America? Would Frankie Knuckles, Mr. Frankie Knuckles, and how everybody just sort of like we're all reading magazines and look at our phones, and everybody went.
I would have been at the desk waiting for him.
Frankie Knuckles. So we've had a bit of dancey stuff. This is for all the indie kids out there. If you know, you know. All the creation fans. Love this band.
In a garden in the house of love, sitting lonely on a plastic chair. The sun is cruel when he hides away. I need a sister. I'll just stay.
Got to wait for this.
Little girl.
Can't, it's taking too long. But I'm just going to play this. This reminds me of my friend. This is for Colin.
When your world is full of strange arrangements and gravity won't pull you through, you know you're missing out on something. Well, that something depends on you.
We're going to move on. I could play all these songs end to end. They're wonderful, right?
I do love that song because I quite like the fact he has a little chat with himself at the end. He's like, "Oh, Marty, I don't know."
Very good, very good. We're very lucky to have this chap here with us, and he'll tell you why in a second. What a morning he's had. Put your hands together. In fact, we're going to give him a round of applause for effort this morning, because we nearly never had him. I got a text about 6 a.m. this morning telling us what, Simon? What happened this morning, Simon?
Right. So I went to a networking event yesterday evening in Kingston upon Thames in a hotel, and very nice event, very good. Parked the car in the car park next to the hotel.
Easy, nice and easy, right?
As you would.
Yeah.
Came out of the hotel. Turns out that the car park is not affiliated with the hotel and shuts at 11 p.m. and you can't get your car out. So my car was trapped inside the car park. I thought, okay, I'll get an Uber home.
That's no problem, yeah, because you've got everything on you, right?
Right, except my house keys, which are in my car.
Oh, Simon.
So nothing at all. So I went and crashed at a mate's house overnight on a very, very uncomfortable sofa. Thank you for letting me do that, but really bad sofa. Woke up at the crack of dawn, went back to the car park. The car park opened. I got my car. I pegged it home, and I'm here.
Probably a speeding fine on the way. Do you voiceover artists just like do like a Superman thing in the sky? Do you put up a little mouth in distress,
like the bat signal? Yeah, we do.
Like the bat signal, yeah. and people like Kingsmen start coming out of sewers and going, "We shall help you."
It's kind of audible. It's kind of like a howling wolf.
Anyway, you're here now. You're with us.
I am.
Simon is our fact. Everyone's got a job. Everyone's got a job on this show. Simon is our fact man who beguiles us with amazing facts. Did you manage to get any facts about love this week?
I did, yeah. You know how I like to write my facts well in advance and get them all prepared.
Darling.
That is to say, I often write them on the morning.
Yeah.
This morning was, as previously mentioned, a little bit of a rush. So I've literally just finished this one.
Well done. Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. There we go.
Roasting. Hot.
I'm going to play a jingle before I get started. Fact of the day.
He's back. There was never any doubt, Simon.
Can't go wrong with a ping, can you? Someone asked me the other day what my favourite emoji is, and I think it's the little bell, the little countertop bell.
Ping,
ping,
ping. Absolutely.
So my little fact today, it's all about the heart because we're doing love and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's always intrigued me as to why the heart, this blood pumping thing in your chest, is so associated with love, because obviously it's the brain that's responsible for feelings and emotions. The heart is just a mechanical organ. So why? Long story short, as with many of these things, no one really knows. They never actually wrote down, this is why we decided to start doing this. But there's an interesting bit of history behind it. So the symbol, that little, do it with me, everyone.
We're doing it.
That little symbol, that thing, all over Vanessa, that has existed in one shape or other since at least 500 BC.
What?
It wasn't associated with love at first. It wasn't associated with this thing in here. It was just a nice little symbol that had nothing to do with anything. It appears in ancient art and sculpture.
What,
so
that?
That little thing. That little...
Blimey.
Yeah, that has existed for ages. Excuse me. And then with the ancient Greeks, so 7th century BC, they started referring for the first time as the heart being responsible for the emotions, and specifically emotions of love. Again, who was the first person to come up with this idea? I don't know, but they did. Then the Romans extended that. I didn't know this until this morning. The Romans had a theory that there's a vein that goes from your fourth finger directly into your heart, which is why we wear wedding rings on that finger.
Oh, come on.
I did actually know that.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. And
well
it's
done.
Fascinating.
Isn't that interesting? Never knew it.
Yeah, really fascinating.
Never knew it. And then the first time that symbol was used in connection with this thing and also the emotion of love was in the 1250s in a French manuscript called Le Roman de la Poire, which translates as the Romance of the Pear. And it's just this little drawing and a little bit of script about a guy falling in love with a girl, takes his heart out, gives it to her, and it's that shape. That's the first time we ever see that shape in reference to love and in reference to the heart. And from there, it just became a popular thing, and now it's everywhere. It's on your Valentine's cards. It's on your I Love New York t-shirt. It's all over Vanessa. It's everywhere. But yeah, there you go. A little bit of history about the heart.
You're very good. You're very good, especially since you've been under pressure today and all of that. That's
well, one tries.
One tries, absolutely, and you try. Your efforts paid off. Thank you very much for joining us. You are more than welcome to go and have a shower, because
I am going to go and put on some different clothes now. Yes,
you smell a bit fruity from here.
Oh, you can smell that, can you? I've got this. The new microphone has the smell sensor.
Sensory, yeah.
Should have switched it off.
We've got so much more than other shows. Smelly vision, absolutely. Listen, relax, enjoy your breakfast, have a nice day. Thank you for being with us, and we will catch you later on, Simon. Ta-ta.
As always. See you all. Bye-bye.
Wasn't that brilliant?
That was brilliant. Absolutely.
I thought it was just Clinton cards that came up with that, but no.
Me too. Andy Griffiths came in with one there. So it wasn't originally from Love Hearts, the sweet, like fridges were invented by Frigidaire in 1973. Brilliant factoid spreadage every week. Superb. He is bang on it. Awesome, Simon Wells. Thank you, Simon. Brilliant as ever. Say Sarah and Scott. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, he's been through the wars this morning, and
very, very lucky to have him this morning. And that
basically ran in, did his thing, and did that off the cuff. So good on him for doing it. Brilliant.
Amazing.
We're going to what's next? Is it singing-ums?
It is singing-ums. We absolutely love these. So if you haven't seen these before, basically Eric takes a really well-known song and just sort of like rewords it all
Yeah.
under the guise of singing names, which is brilliant. Pop these down. I only got 1 out of 3. I'm a low base. It's fine, but you guys will excel. So if you've got, I got 1, and I was so thrilled. And you were like, "You'll never get this," and I was like, "No, I won't." So
this is singing hymns. Same meaning of the lyrics, different words, right? And I know I've been. If David Taylor's listening, I do apologize. I've been really bad. I've been waiting on bubble wrap in boxes. They've arrived. So there's like 20 or 30 mugs going out at the weekend. I do promise. These are all sitting.
To be fair to you, lovely Eric, you have got man flu. You're not feeling very well, so don't put yourself under pressure with the bubble wrap.
You get it. You understand. Right, singing hymns. Let's get the grey matter working, right?
Yeah.
Guess this one, and anyone who gets it right who doesn't have a mug, we will fire it in there and get it going. So, leave, below average height person. Today is the celebration of the day you were born. All of us shall celebrate as if it were the celebration of the day you were born. All of us shall have small amounts of white rum. That's a big clue.
Yes.
As if it were the celebration of the day you were born. As thou may be aware, all of us do not care that it's not the celebration of the day you were born. What is that song? What is that song?
I did get this one.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was the clue? What got it for you?
White rum.
The white rum part?
Yeah. That's people should get that. It's a great song as well.
All of us shall have small amounts of white rum as if it were the celebration of the day you were born. Anybody? 50 pence, 50 cent, and yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well done.
Full of bug, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill the bars, I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love, so come give me.
Well done, in the club, 50 cent. Everybody that got that, I'll do a little round robin and make sure everybody gets a mug that doesn't have one. This is the next one.
No, go back a bit.
Back a bit?
Yeah.
Did I just bust it? Did I just bust it there? I totally fluffed it.
No one noticed.
No one noticed.
No, it's a smooth one this week.
I knew this show was going to be ropey. Just bear with us. 10 Bob, the classic. Yeah. This evening is the evening.
Mm-hmm.
We shall spend time in an extremely enjoyable way. My wallet is full. We shall give this money for goods, not downward. We shall leave the inside and destroy this as if OMG. Propel from the settee, we shall impact it with our foot. Given the fact that I just showed you the answer, this one should be pretty easy, right?
Oh, come on, we couldn't actually give it away. Bless you, Eric.
I should have been as well just playing the song. Anyone get this one? This evening is the evening. We shall spend it in an extremely enjoyable way. My wallet is full. We shall give this money for goods, not downward. Yes, Paul Burgess. Yes, absolutely.
Get that, Paul.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it.
Woo-hoo. I got a high note there. You hear that? That was a strain. This is the last of our singing hymns for today. I think this is quite hard.
Well, I didn't get it, but that doesn't mean a lot, does it? But yeah.
Is it Baltimore, Tarzan boy? No, but thank you for keeping up Mark Cowson's end while he's not here, because that's what he answers for every single track. Every single track. The last one of singing hymns today. Please refrain from looking at me the way you are. I too will stop looking at you the way I am. The thing that gives me a feeling of mild astonishment happens to be the fact that I'm not interested in you doing that, from 2005.
I found this really hard. Do you know what's missing this week on singing hymns?
What's that?
You normally put thou in at least one of them, and you've not used the word thou.
I think there's a thou in the previous one.
Was there?
I think there may be. Please refrain from looking at me. So, what do you look with? What do you look with? Your eyes, yeah. So please refrain means stop.
Yeah.
Stop, eyes.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think we've got them. Anybody got this? Anybody get an idea?
I found this hard. You did say right from the get-go, you'll never get this, and you were
I reckon Ross Jolly is going to kick himself, because I think this is right up his alley. This one is... stop making the eyes at me. Please refrain. Please refrain from looking at me the way you are. Yeah, absolutely. Well done to those who got the first ones. That is singing hymns. That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
It was good. They were hard. They were really
yeah, they were quite hard. They were quite hard. But a couple of mugs going out, and those who are waiting, we've got bubble wrap, we've got boxes. The mugs are coming out.
They put extra staff on in the post office as well, haven't they, in anticipation of it?
Extra staff on, yeah. Profit warning coming out at the Royal Mail for stamps. When I love when she says first class or second class. I'm like, second. Is there a third class?
It's the third class.
Is there a third class?
Free postage? Do you offer that?
It's funny when I go into the local post office, because I've usually got like 10 boxes of mugs to put out. I hear the audible sigh from the wee woman that works by. She's like, oh, fuck God.
I'm about to go on my lunch break and I've got to deal with 20 of these. And
every time she asks me, what's in the boxes for insurance purposes? And I'm like, it's mugs. Again, just like it was the previous time. You know, it's still just mugs. It's mugs. I think she thinks I'm a drug dealer.
Well, why don't you just say that to her one week?
No. There'll be a national emergency. We are going to move on to so Susan can't be with us today. She sent in a video. She's on her holidays, drinking wine and seeing lovely things and experiencing lovely stuff. So can you go on mute?
Absolutely, going to do it now, lovely.
And I'll do it too. And this is Subro's video. I hope it works. Let us know if the audio is working.
Well, good morning. Have I got a word for you today? In my absence, I'm leaving you with this one. Pauciloquent. Pauciloquent. Is this used to describe someone who uses too many words when speaking, someone who uses very few words when speaking, or someone who is very eloquent when speaking? Take a guess at that. I'm sure that Eric would love to send someone a mug out if they want to try and get there in the post, or even get the right answer in a comment. Pauciloquent, you're welcome. It pays to enrich your word power. Got around to it. Bye-bye.
So she's actually not telling us. She's just leaving us hanging.
I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't know what it means. But it was. I loved it. It was a fabulous word.
Pauciloquent. So Susan's challenge is if you can make a little post on LinkedIn with the word pauciloquent in it, tag in at Susan Brown, tag in at the Big Live Breakfast Burrito, we will get a mug out in the post to you, at least by 2025.
Yeah, at least. Can't rush these things.
More tunes, I hear you cry. What's that? What's that? More tunes? How about this? Get away now. I love the Kane brothers, right? I love the Kane brothers. I love this song. I love Hue and Cry. I love all of that. What is he saying?
You said that you were called by 7 years ago. Now you said that you were so tough. And I love that. Ooh. Love you for putting me down in a totally new way. Down where the bad old sad old days.
Get away now.
You want for karaoke because you can just go.
You said. Yeah, what are you saying, Greg? What are you saying? I think he made it up. Brilliant song though.
Too much pain for too little gain. Now I feel like I'm
got to get the chorus.
Right now, gonna withdraw my labor for love. Gonna strike for the brain to get into your heart.
Ian's got it. Ian's obviously fan. Yeah, that explains it. I do say a booty doo da, shibby dibby doo da. You said, that's it. Let's just hear the start again. I think that fits actually. do this to what he's saying. Ian's got it. Big fan. I do say it.
You said that you got about 7 years ago. Now you said.
Nailed it, Ian. Nailed it.
Smashed it.
Absolutely. We're gonna give away some of Kenny Dooley and the team at OGV Energy's hard-earned profits. We're gonna give away some tickets. Should we do that? Do that?
Absolutely. Let's spread some more love. It's all about
spread
love.
some more love. All you have to do is preload your chat with OGV Podium, as it says below. It's along the bottom of the screen. And all we need is the song and the artist, which let's make it complicated. Let's make it hard. The 5th correct answer. 5th correct answer.
You're not feeling very well, my friend. You've gone all wild and crazy, haven't you?
I've just lost it today. I've just lost it. You can win 2 tickets to a gig of your choice, and there are some fabulous. We'll have someone on next week from OGV to tell us what's coming up, because there's been some fabulous acts. Right, it's really simple. OGV Podium, song, artist, in that order. You've got to get it right. Here we go.
Meow. Don't go mental.
Matt Pybus, you're supposed to be working. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Hold on. Whoa. This one's fast. This one's very fast. So, Scott Perry was first. Jay was second. Andrew was third. Kate was fourth. It's Carol Ann. Well done, Carol Ann. We're going to put you in touch with the lovely Emma at OGV Energy, who's going to sort you out with 2 tickets. You can go along and see an act or an event of your choice at the wonderful Podium. That's just the way we roll on this show.
Did I ever tell you my little fact about Robert Smith from The Cure? That he entered a Robert Smith lookalike competition and came 3rd. Did you know? Just really
Yeah, well done, mate. Nobody looks that rough. Yeah, Robert Smith doesn't look that. I am him. Yeah, absolutely. My goodness me. So we've just given away some tickets, which means I know what song I'm playing next. You know what song I'm playing next. It is that time for Goes to my head. This is Thursday Thursdays. It's been with us for a long time, over a year, this feature. The social sommelier that is Vanessa Gartel beguiles us with amazing facts about wine and everything to do with wine. So what national wine day have you made up today?
There isn't one. No, it's just, I've just gone wild and crazy and freestyled. So interesting that you played red wine.
Yeah.
We're actually doing a white wine.
What?
And the reason I've chosen a white wine is because obviously it's autumn and the leaves are falling and all the rest of it. And we normally start thinking about like red wines and that we wouldn't necessarily drink a white wine. But here's why we should be drinking. Thank you, lovely Scott. Here's why we should be thinking about drinking white wines, because if we look at all the wonderful autumn food that's around, so stews and pies and roasts and butternut squash and pumpkins and mushrooms, if we get a really, really nice oaked wine, or a wine that spent time on their lees, we get something that's quite rich. Time on their lees, what does that mean? It basically means dead yeast cells form during the fermentation process. And if you let the wine stay with those yeast, you get really like lovely brioche and toast and all that kind of thing. It's exactly what they do with champagne. They make sure that champagne stays in contact with the lees. It gives a really much full-bodied wine. So that's why they're really, really nice for autumn. So I've chosen a delicious barrel fermented white wine. It's a white Rioja. And I've chosen...
It's out of town.
because that is just how cool we are on this show. So obviously, Rioja is famed for its amazing, wonderful red wines from northern Spain. White Rioja, if you haven't tried it, we should call it properly. Rioja Blanco is absolutely a total gem. It's made from a blend of different white grapes, some international, some indigenous. The key one of which forms the backbone is called Viuva. I found a really amazing Rioja Blanco from a world famous winery. I featured them before with their Rioja Reserva, their red, which was outstanding. And it's this. Here we go. So it is that. So it is Cune barrel fermented Rioja Blanco from Spain 2020. And it's a belter. So the 2020 vintage is quite important because that this year took bronze at the International Wine Challenge Awards. So that is always a bit of a steer for me. It's fermented in 50% American oak. So you get that lovely sort of like toasty, vanilla-y kind of thing, right? So it's a heavier white wine. So let's take a little look. I'm really excited about this. So it's beautifully bright. There's a lovely pale yellow colour to it. On the nose, there's so much going on here. There's just this like think brioche, lovely vanilla, which you get from the oak barrels. There's pear, there's apple, there's lemon. It's a really, really complex white wine. None of this kind of pithy malarkey. So it's brilliant with some of the autumn food that we.
Just to clarify for the censors, you did say pithy, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course, of course.
Family show, and I'm a professional, Eric.
Yep, I know. I can tell.
On the palate, here we go.
8:37. Vanessa is smashing white wine at 8:37. Just letting you all know that.
That is stunning.
Is it?
Beautiful, beautiful elegance to it. There's a really, really nice sort of creaminess to it, but it's also very soft. There's a lovely freshness to it. The sort of brioche all comes out, a little hint of citrus as well on the finish. Delicious, delicious example of Rioja Blanco if you've never tried it. I would definitely do roast chicken, roast pork. This is widely available, but the prices vary. So the cheapest that I've seen it for is £7.50, and the most expensive I've seen it is £9.50. So go online and check out. So Sainsbury's, Waitrose, Co-op, which was where there was the £7.50 one, and Majestic. So this is a really lovely one for autumn. Don't discount white wines just because the weather's getting a bit cooler. I'm super, super impressed with that. So that's Thirsty Thursday this week.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. And Simon Wells is in with a link.
Thank you, lovely Simon.
Wells is in with a link there. It's right there.
Very, very good.
A beauty. Yeah. A beauty. Thank you so much for that. That was your Thirsty Thursdays. The next one's over to you. I'm not going to. This is it. This is it. You know what to do. Yeah. And if you don't know what to do, just copy everyone else.
Well, how's your view of things today? God young to fade away. The sinners sin but aren't aware. Our fables take us everywhere. I can't keep up with you. Yes, I can't keep up. I can't compete with history. We'll film a live but dub our tale. The mystery must stay inside.
I love the build up to the chorus here.
Look at our homes, look how
you created all the bubbles in my life. In life. No, Stuart, not today. Not on the best today.
Come on.
In control of the sea. You are creating all the bubbles at night. I'm chasing around trying to pop them all the time. We don't need to trust a single word they say.
You know, there's a girl. Do you know where she lives?
Who?
There's a girl, and she lives somewhere.
There's a girl, there's a girl, there's a girl, there's a girl. She's down by the river.
That was it.
Well done. So she lives down by the river.
Lives down by the river. That was Mon the Biff. Mon the Biff. Did you enjoy that?
I did. That's the biffy kind of stuff that I like. Sometimes they get a bit like.
Sometimes they get a bit fiery, don't they?
Yeah, I like this.
It's a little short mugshots today.
What's going on?
This is little segments from our Burritonians group page. It's down the bottom there. Come and join us. We have lots of fun in there. People post lovely stuff. Like, for instance, Claire Wilkins just went out and took some lovely shots of the local area. Memories. Fantastic. John is going dressed as an electricity bill for Halloween.
That is spooky.
Yayan put a lovely thing in about Jay and the people at OGV raffled off his tickets because he couldn't use them. A lovely, beautiful scene across the mist on the river, what he said earlier on.
Yeah,
Susan reminding us that she's on holiday just to annoy us.
Thanks for that, Susan.
And that was it. Not a mug in sight, people.
I hope Susan's taken hers on holiday.
Yeah, we will see, right? I don't think so because she hasn't done it already. But that was mugshots. Nice and simple. That's it.
Very good.
Do you want to just sack the next section?
No, I really don't. But I am mindful, Eric, that you're not very well, my lovely
Exactly.
friend. So, it's doors doubles. We're going to guess, as it says down there, Eric's dreadful impression. As some of you may know, every week set a little challenge for Eric to do an impression of someone fairly well known. Most of the time, you just come up with all sorts of Ken Dodd and.
Yep.
It's normally aligned with a theme. So remember that this week's all about love and all that kind of stuff. We ask you wonderful baritonians to pop in and to have a guess as to who you think you might be doing. So
I had this guy pretty down, and then all of a sudden I'm way down here with a sore throat. So it normally sounds nothing like the person. This week it sounds nothing like the person, sounding nothing like the person.
Oh, awesome. So it's a high quality doors double this week then.
High quality doors doubles, but in the true spirit of the Big Live Breakfast Burrito, I'm going to crack on. Put me out my misery. Think love, think films, think something like that. And the first person to get it right puts me out my misery. And usually all you guys are horrible and you come in with, is it Ken Dodd? Is it Stacey Dooley and all of that, which is very funny. But put me out my misery, right? Is it Fred from First Dates? I haven't even started yet, I haven't even started yet. Okay. Will Thackeray from Horse and Hound. That might be enough. Right? That might be enough to get it. It's not Barney Rubble. Would you like something to eat? Something to nibble? Apricots soaked in honey. Quite why? No one knows, because it stops them tasting like apricots and makes them taste like honey. And if you wanted honey, well, you could just buy honey instead of apricots. But nevertheless, they're yours if you want them. This one might be a giveaway. Whoops-a-daisies. Did you just say whoops and daisies? No, I didn't. I've got a disease. It's a clinical thing. I'm taking pills and having injections. It won't last long. Hugh Grant. I've got 2.
Well done.
Actually, when she says, one of the lines he says, it was sort of sweet, actually. I mean, I know she's an actress and all that. She can deliver a line, but she said that she might be as famous as can be, but also that she was just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. That scene in that film, Sarah is ending herself every time when Anna Scott, who is what's her name, the actress?
I can't
remember. Who's the actress? Julia Roberts, right?
Yes.
Goes into that bookshop and says, "I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy." I get a little bit of grit in my eye.
Do you?
Yeah, every time. Every time, absolutely. I think that's a beautiful scene. Yes, I got it at Thackeray. Says Yayan.
Richard was close. I think you'll agree.
Still sounds like Julian Clary. Do you remember for the older ones among us? Do you remember I think it was at the Brit Awards where he came on and said, that he was talking to Norman Lamont in the background. Julian Clary. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen on TV. Absolutely brilliant.
I do remember that.
I'm going to play a song. Our resident Danish music authority always gives us a Danish song to play, which is in the theme. This is a Danish artist. This is Major Lazer and Lean On. Thank you, Tiba.
Do you recall?
Stay with us. We're moving into the grand prize from Perry and Smith after this.
Remember, all we did was care for each other. But the night was warm, we were bold and young. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go.
The music's been lovely today. The vibe's been lovely today. It's an awesome song, Beth. Thank you, Tiba, for our Danish. I mean, we've been so amazed. She even put aqua in a couple of, was it last week or the week before? Yeah. Right, we're moving into the grand prize. I'm just going to put that up there. You can prime your comments with Perry and Smith in capitals already. A bit more difficult this time. So normally we make it easy for our sponsors and just say this is we'll make it easy, £150 Amazon voucher.
Mm-hmm.
Perry and Smith said no, we want to do something good for the world, for people in the planet, which is very on brand with what they're all about. Richard Smith and the wonderful Jeff Mountain came back and said, what we'd like to do is give away a £150 voucher for the social supermarket. I didn't know anything about it. I've looked it up. This is an online supermarket which is eco-conscious, inspiring change, supporting sort of like impact companies that do good for the planet. So you can get hampers there, you can get food and drink, clothes, accessories, and every single person that they, as a supplier to them, is guaranteed to be eco-conscious, you know, really, really against slavery and organic stuff and stuff that's good for the planet. You can get yourself a lovely hamper, lovely stuff for Christmas. They've got a lovely range, and every single purchase does good for the world.
I absolutely love that, and that is amazing, and thank you. But I just also, Eric, aside from that, did you know that Perry and Smith have a long and established history providing independent marine consultancy to clients globally, including leading insurers, banks, vessel owners, charterers and operators, and they've been providing specialist marine support since 1904.
What? Richard Smith's wearing well.
He's looking good. They utilise the skills and knowledge of their team of specialist surveyors and marine engineers, furthering the service offering with the introduction of a dynamic positioning, DP, if you're in the know, capability. And they've been involved in some of the most sophisticated marine and subsea vessels worldwide, from build management, operations, incident investigation, and ongoing insurance, providing a unique understanding of the overall marine environment to the benefit of their clients. Did you know that about them?
No. Well,
there you go.
I did. I didn't know to that level of detail, because you know more about companies than anyone on the planet. Thank you for that. That's amazing. So if you want to win this amazing, really, really, purposeful gift, really nice. It's fabulous. Get yourself a nice hamper or some nice clothes or something like that from this amazing social supermarket. All you have to do is type in Perry and Smith to get started. A wee bit more this time, because we're looking for the song, the artist, and the film it's associated with.
Yeah.
All right.
So lots of typing, but this is an outstanding, amazing, generous, and lovely, lovely gift. So we have to make you work for it, and we're doing the third.
We're doing the third. So listen up, folks. Perry and Smith, get it typed in now in capitals, because we want to give them a big up. Song, artist, film, in that order. And good luck to everyone. Well, she's giving you the title.
Whisper on my pillow, leave the winter.
Everyone's typing.
Just had a note that maybe the chat's broken, so I'll keep an eye, and if we get some coming in, if the chat's broken, oh no, there we go, first one in.
Not the right film, lovely Barry.
Oh, it's not the right film. And he's got the wrong artist as well. Good try, Joe.
Don't copy Barry.
Okay. Perry Smith. James is right. He's bang on the money.
Then Ross.
Then Scott. Perry and Smith, it must have been Love, Roxette, Pretty Woman. We're going with Carol Ann's cleaning up.
Whoa, Carol Ann.
Carol Ann cleaned up today. Carol Ann Cowie, you absolutely smashed it. What a start to your Thursday. You can go and see a gig, and you've got £150 from the social supermarket, courtesy of Perry and Smith.
Wow.
What a show. What a show. We've reached the end of our show. Congratulations, Carol Ann. Thank you so much to Perry and Smith. And thanks for everyone for jumping in there. We might have had a wee problem with the chat, but that's okay. We don't mind. It's about spreading the love.
It is.
See what I
Lot
did
of
there?
love. That was
Lot of love.
lovely show. And a little round of applause to you, lovely Eric, because you've sold it on through. And I know
What am I like? What am I like? I just do it all for you guys. You know what I mean? Thanks to everyone for this week. This has been your Big Live Breakfast Burrito, the Where's the Love one. Thank you, James. Thanks to all of our sponsors, OGV Taproom, OGV Podium, Perry and Smith. Thanks to Yayan and Tim for coming on Breakfast Cam. Well done to all our winners. And thank you so much to you guys for coming along every week and supporting us. Spread the word, bring your friends. Our job's just to give you a lovely start to the weekend, and we hope that we've done that in some small way. Enjoy your Thursday, and we will catch you later. We're going to embarrassingly stay here and wave. This is what we do. This is the end. Have a great day, Barry.
Is it getting better?
Thank you, Richard.
Very kind.
Or do you feel the same?
Thank you, Scott.
Will it make it easier on you now?
We'll stay here all day.
You got someone.
Easy.
Was like, well, at least till 8:59. I've got 9 o'clock.
When it's one need in the night, one love, we get to.
Carol Ann was on fire today.
Cleaned up.
Totally. Well done.
Well done. Much love to you, Andy. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Yeah.
Remember, when you're back at the school, remember to get that banana yoga module in. The kids need it. Meditation, clear minds. Thank you, Chanel.
Thank you, lovely.
Hopefully you liked it enough to come back next week.
Chanel's one of mine as well.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
Bringing them all in.
Lovely note from Carol Ann.
You deserve that, lovely Carol Ann. And just Eric, thank you so much for playing all of the songs that I requested.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I don't get prizes, I don't get free stuff, and I don't even get my music played. But apart from that, you're awesome.
What are you talking about, Vanessa? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, if you do it for her, you've got to do it for me.
What was yours? Can't remember.
Radiohead.
Don't have it on the list.
Something with the word love in it.
Yes.
Oh, True Love Waits.
Sorry, am I late, Andrew Slater?
Just a little.
Never let it be said I've never played one of your tunes.
Thank you.
Right, everyone, have a top day. Have a top day. I'm going for a lie down. See you later.
Bye.